7th of April, nearly 7:15 at night. Slept alright last night. Magpie, one. Yeah. Maybe that's why. Sort of feels like today's the day. Liberation Day. The best day of my life. Passed every test. The usual things that kick me off in one way or another. Might not kick me off, but you know, haven't. Maybe it's finally worked. Maybe that's it. It's done. I like those clouds. Little fluffy clouds. Yeah. I haven't got much reading done. Sleeping a lot. Catching up. Need to. Quiet. Could be Liberation Day. Finally. Just no great sense of anything, which is what it should be. Just like, that's it. Anyway. Could be the sushi. It's good for you. Could be the smoothie. Couple of pigeons fighting. Kidderminster. Amazing. I've got this Surface Pro 4 to do 4K and I'm only doing full HD now. I can do it on my phone. Should be able to do 4K by now. But yeah, I need to rest. Get into the swing of something. Too much instability this year. Illness and all that crap. I need a period that's just, I reckon, got plants growing in the gutters. In the, what is it? What's it called? Can't remember. Drains. No, it's not drain. Gutter. The pigeons shit on the roof. It comes down and then it starts growing. Happens all the time now. Too many pigeons. Should be able to get compensation off the council. But, you know. My mind's gone blank. Got nothing to say. Thought about going to the library, but I wouldn't be able to do this, for example. But I've got my mobile office. Like I said, it's a good one. So I might as well make the most of it. And find somewhere. Or I can just camp out a bit. But it never lasts long. I can't get much accomplished doing stuff like that. I'll do all my stuff here. Gone 20 past. If you're still watching this, you've got time on your hands. Alright, it's alright. Maybe I should watch one of those, or read one of those things. How to do, what is it? How to make YouTube videos that everyone wants to watch. That sort of defeats the object, doesn't it? Public media. I'm just not a public kind of guy. Sun's come out. It's quite a nice view actually. Magpie, one. Same one I think. Only the dawn chorus at this time of year. Loud. It's amazing that people sleep through it. You can't really hear it, even from this room. But the minute I go out in the garden, it's like, it's like being in the Serengeti. It's amazing. First thing. But for me, I slept really well last night. Amazingly well. Yeah, gone over this book that I read last year. I didn't annotate it. I think it was one of the first books I got back into. Was it last year or the year before? I started reading after a break. So I was probably scared to mark it with a pen. Birds still fighting. I went for breakfast the other day. This calf. I rang him up and approached. What was it? About 5 to 6 or something. This calf in town. I said, like, you know, what time did you open? She said it was alright. At the start. Oh, we're open at blah, blah, blah. And she started getting all suspicious. It's just like, what? It's like I said before, this girl who came to the area and she said she couldn't believe. It's just been, no one does anything about it, that's the thing. You know, obviously, there's this other one today, really aggressive. It's just like, whoa. I don't know. Well, I do know, that's the thing. That's what makes it alright now. I've figured it all out. It's not something to get stressed out about anymore. It's not something to think, is this something about me? Is this something about... whatever. And they literally can't help it. And there's literally no one to help them with it. Crazy. It's good knowing what it is though. Why that type of thing goes on. But I got on with both of them in the end. The one at breakfast, when I finally went down to breakfast to get to the car, like the minute I got there, she was like getting really aggressive, really aggressive, really like trying to lay down the law about stuff, even parking outside, which is permitted. I just stood my ground without getting aggressive, just assertive. And then she was perfectly alright. After that, she was just like, it was just like completely normal. Crazy. And when I came out, there was this taxi driver who said hello. It's got to be this middle-aged thing. You just... It's quite nice, actually. The one in the calf was a bit younger. Not much. Late 30s, I think. Breakfast. Started to eat regularly, properly, after all the illnesses. Can't be eating pizzas still. Pizza, McDonald's, KFC. Every single day. And at one stage, every meal, every single day. Yeah. Like I said, once you figure it out, it doesn't seem that bad a place to be anymore. Because you know what it's all about. And so, I suppose if I went somewhere else, then I wouldn't really. I'd have to figure it out. Mind you, I suppose that'd be fun. A form of fun. I suppose, maybe. Thought about visiting some mates. Some old mates I haven't been in touch with for a long time. Then I decided against it. Partly because I'll probably go and see him and then say see you in a couple of years' time. So I'll see it in there. So how everyone lives now. Seems to be a lot of people live there. I've got these mates who keep moaning I haven't been to see them, and yet they never come to see me. They're alright though, they're a good laugh. But anyway, it's hard to find the time. The older you get, the harder it is to find the time. Well, I've got to figure out a strategy for that. Skype's a good one. I mean, it's just like, you know, you can just get it all sorted, keep in touch. But you try getting anyone on Skype round here. Impossible. I'll get through this book in a bit. The rest of it, just going over it again roughly, just reading the conclusion to every chapter. So I can't be going bothering. If I didn't annotate it, then that's it, tough. And then get onto this meaty one that I've found. That's actually quite a meaty one. I'm not going to say what it is, it's just meaty. Thought about popping into town for a quick coffee and then decided against it almost instantly. It's just those places are so like old hat now. Pop to a nearby town, just sample a different atmosphere a bit. I suppose I could do that. Amazing. Some of the ways of thinking I had to indulge in to get to there, which I'm probably not giving a very good account of anyway. Do I ever? But anyway, it's a good place to be. I'm not talking shit, but I'm talking shit, innit? So what to do? Bored. Actually, I'm not bored. Anything but. I'm bored of public media though. It's almost like nothing's happening. So that's it. It's really died a death, big time. That's partly what I'm trying to get people on bloody Skype. Mix it up a bit. But got a few. But I want a regular little thing going, do you know what I mean? Where, you know, where we sit there, yeah, and so on. That'd be good. But sun came out when the sun first started coming out properly, when the temperature had finally adjusted to the point where you thought, yeah, okay, we've turned the corner finally from winter into spring. Really craved a fag, cigarette, to just sit in the garden and blow out the smoke, man, with the coffee. I just can't afford the health impact anymore. Can't afford it. Takes too much of a toll. Pigeons used to be really loud. They're not so loud this year. That's probably because we had this tree in the garden over there, and the it was like a meeting place for all the pigeons. They loved that tree. And then it blew down one of the winters. And they've never been the same since. But I'm not bothered about them these days. At one stage, going back a few years, they used to wake me up every single morning. I got really bad sleep loss. This was in the days when I couldn't handle sleep loss. Nowadays, I can handle amazing levels of sleep loss most of the time. I've just got experience of dealing with it, I suppose. Still post crazy shit online, but who cares about that? Public media. What a drag. But anyway, there was a time when I was bothered with it. I'm not anymore. I'm a social person maybe, but not much of a public one, if that makes sense. Mind you, for a social person, I do like my solitude. You need it. You really need it. It's a good balance. But you need your social side of things as well. But like I said, I think yesterday, in one of those videos that I did, all the good places are closed down. All the shit ones are thriving, but we need something new, pretty damn quick. There doesn't seem to be a demand for it. Everyone's got used to staying at home. And in many ways we're paying the price. "23 minutes. I might do 30 actually. 3 gig? 3.35 gig? It's only 1080p. Mind you, I suppose it's half an hour. Well, 23 minutes, 23 and a half minutes. Variable weather today. This is the weather forecast. Right, try that. Yeah. I'm neither floating on air or pushing up daisies. I'm just like, but like I've said before, countless times, these things do take time. Just like I said, get into the swing of it, grow into it, sort of thing. Grow into what? You might be thinking. Too long a story. Good one. Probably not the way I'd say it, but interesting. I think what was it? 2 people, I think, watched last night's videos. 1 watched them today. 4 hits in total for each so far. One of those was me. Well, I'm going to check them in here. So. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. What do you want to talk about? You're like one of my mates who just sits there and, like you've got to, keep the conversation going, else she just melts and then she wonders why she's struggling with her social life. Crazy. I have tried saying, but she won't listen. It's your choice. There used to be a great school field out there with this little small town school for kids. Down the bottom for young kids, like what's the term? Primary or something like that. There was this great school field. It was brilliant, and then they built this thing. That's all you can call it. It's got no. It's actually quite nice on the inside. I've got a couple of great nephews, and I've been there for their school plays. It's actually really good on the inside, but on the outside it looks awful. And that's the view I've got of it. I haven't yet adapted to that new car. Sort of miss the old one. Quite strange, that. But the good thing about this new one is it's not conspicuous. So that when you're pulling out of places in a queue, people will let you go. Will let you go through. In a sort of semi-sports car, no one would let you out anywhere. You have to wait forever. That's the way it is. I suppose maybe it's competition or something. I don't know. I'm not interested. All I'm interested in is I ain't got that car anymore and I miss it.